I think this just could be the ultimate training shoe, and I'm going to tell you why. The Savage 1 Born Primitive Training Shoe. The ultimate all-in-one training shoe. So my training at the moment focuses mainly on weightlifting and CrossFit. So the weightlifting includes squats, snatches, clean and jerks, pulls, anything weightlifting related, overhead squats, followed by high intensity CrossFit movements. So running, box jumps, wall balls, burpees, sandbag carries, rope climbs, anything CrossFit related, anything high intensity, and I'm doing it. So let's roll it back. Born Primitive contacted me and asked if they could send me their first ever shoe. So this is the first ever shoe that Born Primitive have ever made. So it really does speak to what Born Primitive is like based on this shoe. So when I received it, first impressions were, I was genuinely really surprised. I don't know what I was expecting from the website, but I wasn't expecting the quality of shoe that I received. So I recently did a review on the Noble canvas lifters, which I will link up in the right hand corner of the screen if you guys want to go and watch that. And we ran a few tests on them basically to check out the quality and took the shoe apart to kind of see what it would look like. And we did the same with the Born Primitive shoe. The Born Primitive shoe genuinely was really well made. Everything inside the shoe looks really like stuck on, glued in, properly put together, and looks really thought out, and a lot of time looks like it's been put into it. The shoe looks more like a barefoot running, like flat sole type of shoe. So it's very like wide toe splay, wide footed shoe with a very thin, hard sole. It's super flexible to twist though, and really bendy, so it's like a very flexible, malleable shoe. They're very low rise, so they're not much ankle support. It looks super sleek and stylish. Like when I went into the gym, people were asking me where my shoe's from, where did I get the shoe? And it was really nice. People really did like the shoe and thought that it looked really nice. I thought the shoe looked pretty minimal, but really effective. I thought it didn't look like any other shoe, but it looked really nice enough to think, oh, where's that shoe from? It's a really nice, like well thought out shoe. The black against the gum makes it look really standoutish and really makes it look thought out, nice and stylish. When you first put them on, they're super wide, flat and spacious shoe. I usually struggle because my feet are quite wide, but with this shoe, it felt so natural to just put my foot into it, and it felt super comfortable. And also a wide toe box or a wide toe spray is all the rage right now. So I was super excited to try it. Even though I was a little bit concerned because I do usually like to have a slightly higher heel, I was still really excited to try the shoe. So let's talk about training in the Savage 1 shoes. So overall, like I said, I was a little bit concerned about lifting and squatting in these shoes, but I was actually really pleasantly surprised. Whilst they aren't the most supportive around the ankle as they are quite low rise, it didn't really seem to make much of a difference for me, and lifting in them was actually good. I had a nice time. I didn't feel uncomfortable or unstable. They felt like a really good shoe to lift in, to squat in. Even when I had to snatch during a workout, which I'd say snatching is one of the most difficult lifts to do in terms of like mobility and positions, I felt really comfortable, and the workout held up a treat. Like, it was really good, so I was really pleased. We also did a wide range of like workouts in them, which included burpees, wall walks, rowing, box jumps, all of which felt really comfortable and really natural to do. I think due to the wide toe box, like the wide toe splay, I felt I could really be balanced and really felt grounded. I felt like the shoe was giving me more stability because I was able to grab the floor with my feet and really engage my whole foot and hold the floor. So it felt really natural to train in them. Personally, so we did some running in the shoes. Personally, for me, running felt really arduous, hard and tired. My feet were really tired and really achy as I was having to really work with my feet because my toes were so splayed. Like, I was like grabbing the floor, and like it was a bit more difficult to do. However, I wouldn't say that this is a negative, and I wouldn't actually point this out as a negative, as I'm sure that it is supposed to be good for your feet to be working. Like, a lot of the time we rely a lot on our shoes, and then that can cause injuries and imbalances and things like that, and people are raging all about like toe splays, grabbing the floor with your feet. So I think that it's really hard for me to say that that was a negative. I just found it more difficult to adjust, but it wasn't uncomfortable to running. Like, it wasn't painful or anything like that. it is a good all-round shoe. Now I'd love to compare these shoes with like the likes of Nanos or Metcons or even Rads to kind of give you guys a more like overview of the shoe and kind of like explain or compare them. But to me, these are very much their own shoe, and they have their own qualities. It's not just a barefoot shoe, it's not just another Metcon or a Rad or another like Nano. It is very much its own shoe and has its own qualities, and own great qualities at that. So I think that if you're looking for a great all-in-one shoe that you can wear that is going to make you work on your stability, work on your mobility, and work on like ankle strength and foot strength, then this is a great choice of a shoe. At 130 euros, it's priced at pretty much the same as other shoes. And genuinely, it really won't disappoint on the quality or the performance. I've had such good experiences with this shoe so far, and I really would say that compared to other shoes that I have tried, the quality and the performance is so much better. The Savage ones by Born Primitive really didn't disappoint. There is a link in the description box below if you want to have a look at the shoe. You can go and browse the Born Primitive website. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up as well as subscribe to my channel. If you have any further questions about the shoe, I would be really happy to answer them in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. I would like this to be noted as my first PR package. Is that what they call it? Like people say when they get sent stuff like for free.
Is this hashtag gifted?
Yeah, it's hashtag gifted. It's pretty exciting times. I'd like to thank every single one of you who tuned in to watch this video, because this is thanks to you guys. And I'll be ready to give you a
spiffing?
spiffing review.